Hello and welcome back everyone to this edition of the Red Cup Review. I am your host Rob Banks and today we are looking at the Mezco 112 Collective Special Onyx Edition of the Batman Sovereign Knight. And I guess this is the first one we're getting. It gives us a preview of the really cool ones that are to come. And here's a quick little figure overview. He's got the 10 little batarangs and they are silver, which is kind of weird because I thought they would come in gold since all the other accessories have a little bit of a gold trim. He's got his bat drone, 2 little grappling hook attachments there, his grappling hook propeller right there, some kind of a sonic weapon, which is much cooler than I thought it would be. He's got 11 hands in total, including the 2 that are on the body, especially that awesome brass knuckles for smashing Superman's jaw and see you later, Kal-El. The 4 different head sculpts, and they are all beautiful, and you have the bigger Batarang, which is my favorite one out of, obviously, all the Batarangs there is. Check it out. Here is the stand he comes with. Still got it inside the box. I'm not too crazy about it. Don't like the gold. I think it's actually kind of ugly. I do like the bat symbol on it, though, however. And over on this side, we got the box. You get the little exclusive sticker on it, and it's awesome. Why? Because it's the smaller box. I love those smaller boxes because it takes up less space in the closet. Let's take a deeper look into the Onyx Edition Batman. Here's the first of the 3 cowls we're going to be looking at today, and it's the longer-eared version, which happens to be my favorite on this figure. I'm a little bit more of a shorter-ear version of Batman myself. However, I think this one looks better and lends itself better to the type of figure it is. And I don't know if it's my camera or the gloss on the figure itself, or if it's the lighting and stuff like that, but you're not really catching the camera. I'm sitting here messing with it, cannot pick up all the details in the face itself, although the lip color is nice and subtle, and it blends well into the paint with the face, so it gives it more of a natural look. Doesn't look like he's wearing lipstick, and that's a big plus. Now here's the shorter ear version, and I don't know if I'm sold on the face itself. I think the cowl looks great. It's nice. It works. It's actually pretty damn cool. I think it might even photograph better than the longer ear one. However, I don't know if I'm feeling the expression on his face. And I love expression filled figures. I'm not one for museum poses and museum faces and stuff like that. It's just this kind. When I kind of first saw it, it gave me that looks like a rabbit, right? Like he's got like rabbit teeth. You know, he's supposed to be snarling. I guess in maybe in an action pose or something like that with your figures, it won't look half bad. Here's the unmasked Bruce Wayne head sculpt, and now what we need is the Bruce Wayne in a regular suit. Mezco's got to give us the suited body so we can put Bruce Wayne head on there. And this is my favorite Bruce Wayne head that they've done so far, because I just love the subtleties of the grayness in his hair. It's ever so subtle. It looks really nice. The head sculpt, the hair sculpt rather, is done extremely well there. You can see a little bit of gray kind of creeping in there. And the blues on his eyes look wonderful. They're bright. And he even has skin texture and color. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. We're going to try and move the lighting for you a little bit. And you can see the actual paint marks on his face to make the skin texture look more natural. It's just wonderful. Wonderful unmasked head sculpt. I got to say, this is I'm going to give this a 4.5 star one right here. It could have been a smidge better, but not much. Last but not least, probably the most interesting of all the head sculpts Batman comes with is the battle damaged one. And this one is freaking great. He's got scratches and scrapes all over it. I love the fact that you can see his blue eye underneath there and the stress on his face as well. It's even red. They even put a little bit of red in there as if he's getting a little bit of a bruise behind the eye, as if he really got cracked. You got the blood dripping down ever so subtly from the lip there. I mean, this is an A+, guys. This is a really, really nice one. I love the fact that they went the lens route, right? So you got like the white lens on one eye, and then obviously if it was smashed out on the other. Great, great work. Articulation and outfit time. Before we get into any of that, I just want to show you real quick on the back how the grappling hook kind of sits back there in his utility belt, right? Sits in there perfectly, and it holds in there. It ain't gonna fall out. All right. The outfit itself has got all this kind of leathery soft goods thing going on with a crazy design pattern, but it's subtle because it's black on black. I don't think this is going to work with any other underlying color. However, it looks pretty nice here. And even though the outfit is super shiny and super glossy, that's really just due to the fact that, I mean, he is in person. And it catches the natural light of the room and outside pretty well. However, when the bright lights are on it for reviews, that's why you get this super duper shiny version of Batman. His cape kind of just flops around. It falls pretty nicely. However, I wish there was wires in these damn things because I'm tired of using those stupid... I don't even use them, the stupid things that the Mezco normally comes with. There's a quick look at his bat symbol. Very nice. It sits flat on his chest. It does not bend in as most of the pictures would have you seen. Like there, it looks like it's bending in. It's not. It just sits kind of just flush there, which is pretty awesome. All right. Yellow, gold. Good choice on the gold belt, considering the fact that the 89 Batman Hot Toys did not do that. Not that this is supposed to be the 89 Batman, but They kind of like made me laugh when I saw that because the belt is supposed to be gold. All right, double jointed knees go up about that high. The knee pads are great. The leg goes up that high on the side. Give him the Shawn Michaels super kick, right? And he can actually stand and pose with his foot if you get the angle just right on the ankle rocker here. You can have him just stand there throwing a kick up, which is pretty cool. It goes forward about that much. The ankle rockers go in and out just subtly, not too great. Not as good as Blade, but, you know, better than most of the other stuff we've gotten. All right, the waist articulation goes a little bit side to side just slightly. Remember, he's Batman, and this has got like a little bit of an armored feel to him. So he's not going to be able to do as much as you would hope he would. Like the Jim Aparo Batman that was doing more flipping around. Now this is more of like a subtle mix between the more agile, more tank-like Batman. Now between the hard plastic here and the soft plastic here, that's about as much as you're going to get with the gauntlet bending up at the elbow, right? So you got the double jointed elbows, but they're only going to be able to do too much. When you bring the arm up, you're going to have a little bit of a wrinkle right there, right? So what you're going to have to do is, you want to bring the arm up, you're going to have to take it and kind of pull it down gently. This is gentle. These are adult toys, okay? You don't pull it. It's not your, you know what. And then underneath here, there's a little bit of slack, so you don't got to, you know, just work on it, right? And you can get it to go just the way you want. How does the head go? The head goes down, really nice. The head comes up pretty good on this one. And that's it. The ab crunch. He crunches down about that far, and he doesn't really go back far at all. So there really is no back articulation, but he does crunch forward just a little bit. Like you can get him in like a little bit of a crouching pose, which will work just fine. Again, you guys, your mileage may vary. You know, work on it. You can get this figure looking damn good. All right, height comparison time. And Batman, according to the research I've done, is about 6'2". Joker comes in at about 6'1". The height difference, though, here is a little bit negligible because if you include the ears, he is taller than Joker. However, Joker looks like he might be a smidge taller than Batman here, but his hair is kind of propped up a little bit. Batman comes in at legitimately, as far as the figure is concerned, 6.5 inches tall to his head and 7 inches if you include his ears. So he is kind of bigger than the other two characters if you include the height of his ears, that is. Here's old Bats with some DC Universe Classics figures. You got him next to the Superman there and the two different Robins. And I especially like the height differential between this Robin, well, all three Robins really, and Batman. It looks great, and he actually kind of fits in with them as well if you like to mix and match your stuff. And then you have the oversized Bane back. I can't stand, the guy's 6'7" with these oversized Banes, but, you know, it works out all the same, roughly. And you can see that he's kind of glossy, right? The figure isn't that, he's glossy in person, but not that much. So we're going to move the lights, and you're going to see the change is kind of subtle, right? So that's kind of what he looks like more in person with the natural light of the room you'll be in bouncing off of him. And then obviously we got to put the bright lights on him for the review to give you guys all the juicy details. We're going to start off checking out the accessories by taking a closer look at this Kryptonite brass knuckle hand, which is really cool because you can see the way the light kind of catches inside the knuckles itself and gives it like a slight little glowy effect. Just ever so slight, which is pretty nice. All the hands have like this glossy look to them. The whole body kind of does. And there's detail in there sculpted as well. Here's the Bat Drone, which is sculpted exceptionally well. Nice little sculpt on the turbines. The paint apps are all perfect. But to me, it's kind of pointless because there's nowhere for it to kind of float. There's no peg on it. There's nowhere for it to kind of hang out over him and stuff. So I don't know how the hell you would display this thing. It looks nice, but it's one of those accessories, for me at least, that'll just wind up sitting in the box. Right? Or maybe in that little baggie or something. Here's the sonic weapon he comes with, which is cool because you could take the sonic weapon attachment off of the front here and plug it into the side and then have it attached behind his body because he has like a little holster that he had on the Ascending Knight version. So you would slide this off like such and then just attach it to the front here on that front peg hole right there, right? And then you got his sonic gun. Very nice. Here's his grappling hook. A little bit different. Gold accents. Right? Little hole up front for the attachment. Let's take the attachment, put the attachment on. I always fumble my words in these stupid reviews. All right, there you go. You got that. Then you got one that attaches, but it's actually got the rope, which I don't know where the hell you would put the rope onto. You know, I don't know where you would stick that. Unless you take, whoa. And so for the rest of his accessories, we're going to start off with the Bat Drone here, which has got excellent paint apps, and it's very, very well sculpted. However, it's kind of pointless to me. It's one of those things that are just going to sit in the poly bag because there's no real way to attach it to his stand, to have it like kind of floating above his head or anything. So it looks nice, but really doesn't do much. The wings on it do kind of articulate, though, which is pretty nice. You know, maybe you can have it, like, kind of stand up on its own or something like that. I don't know. I was able to do it before, but you guys get the idea. Here is his sonic weapon. And what's pretty dope about this, besides the fact that it kind of looks cool, I like it a lot better than I thought I would. You take the front piece off, and you got, like, the side little hole right there, right? So you take it, and you plug it right into the side, and then you could take the grappling, the gun rather, or whatever it is, and you can attach it to the back of his belt. There's a little back belt attachment piece like it had on the Ascending Knight. Here's his grappling gun, same thing. It attaches to the back on the holster on the behind him there, and he's got two little attachments here that slide right in. Please be careful; they are super sharp, and both of them are kind of closed this time. You have this one, and you have this one as well, which just comes with a rope. So it's the same thing with a rope attached. So to me, it's a little redundant. Oh, what are you gonna do? Then we have the Batarang. This is the nice Batarang. That's nice. I like the accents on it, and it's really sharp. So once again, be careful. This will pierce your skin, right? That's really cool. And where's the other Batarangs? And here's the 10, 10 regular silver Batarangs, which probably should have been in gold. Let's keep it moving. Alright guys, enjoy the next couple of photos to show you all the cool stuff you could do with this Mezco Batman. As far as I'm concerned, he's not a perfect figure, but he's pretty damn close. And if it's a taste of things to come, I can tell you guys right now that the next two versions of Batman are probably going to be 5 out of 5s, because this figure is pretty damn close. Red Cup review, final rating on this, we're giving it 4.25 cups. That's 4.25 cups out of 5, because I just can't give it the 5, because the black on black just isn't really doing it for me. Is he a must-have? Is he a must-own figure? Absolutely not, but he is definitely a must-own figure if you're a big-time Batman collector. All 4 head sculpts are fantastic, and that unmasked Bruce Wayne head sculpt is just begging for Mezco to give us a Bruce Wayne figure. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright guys, I want to thank everybody for watching the Red Cup review. Every time we got a new review coming out, please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. Join the Red Cup family. We could really help you guys with taking grenades in the trenches, and we can use all the help we can get. Check out the Lair, that's lair.nyc, and check out the CollectorZown Cantina on Facebook. Those are our buddies and our partners. We'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.